Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode 34 to be exact, of Masters of the Retroverse.
Yes,
And
it
it's
is.
New Year's Eve as we're recording this.
34.
Yeah, man. I know, right? So,
Keeping track.
but it might be a little confusing to some of you that are listening to us on iTunes or Google Play because I didn't put our last episode out in audio form because I just didn't really feel like it would. I didn't feel like really it would transfer well. So if there was just a lot of Wookiee roarings, and it wouldn't have been very good.
You gotta sleep in your car and hit a tree. That's not a good thing.
Yeah, right. So if you're listening to this, make sure you go check out our YouTube channel and go back and check out episode 33, where we did a live viewing of the Star Wars Holiday Special, and I got completely fucked up. I mean, it was bad.
You should just do audio format of the last like fucking 5 minutes.
Maybe I'll do that. I'll just edit out the majority of it and do like the first 15, 20 minutes when we're just talking, and then like the last 10 minutes of it or something, because it was
And then you just be like, and then do like a little like the bat thing or the and then like 15 minutes later the bat symbol goes in and comes out, and it's like fucking a day later or whatever, kind of like the same concept on the audio version. So it's like, and then all of a sudden your voice is like, oh, fucked up.
It was, man. It was pretty bad. I was not in good condition. Yeah, it was like, I don't know, whatever time we quit recording here, it was 7:30, 8 o'clock, something like that, my time, Central Time.
Yeah.
And I was in bed, passed the fuck out by 8:30. Like, I was that bad.
I went out.
Oh my God. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had the kids and the wife and my uncle were all sitting up there watching TV, and I come upstairs and I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to bed. Good night, guys.
Yeah.
Couldn't hang.
My kids had went to their grandparents, so because we went out there Christmas Eve, so they went to stay with them for like a day and a half before we went out there. So me and the wife took advantage of that. Went to got some food, went out with some friends.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
So how was your birthday?
It was a blast, dude. It was a blast. It was a good time. Yeah, that's why we went out. So
yeah, you got some good shit. Looked like too, man.
Yeah,
the He-Man book was pretty badass that you got.
Yeah, I haven't even had a chance to go all the way through it yet. Like I'm afraid to I don't want to fuck it up. Yeah. But it's pretty sweet. It's from Dark Horse. I didn't know it was Dark Horse.
Oh, it is. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So
very nice.
Yeah, I got that. I got the well, excuse me. I picked them up, but Santa Claus brought them to me.
Nice.
Were the Dorbs? The Dorbs. I saw them like when we were shopping. Me and my mom were shopping, and I saw the He-Man. It's He-Man, Man-at-Arms, and Skeletor. The Dorbs. Mm-hmm. That's how you say it. DORBZ.
Which are the little guys with the big heads, right? Kind of like kind of like Funko.
Kind of like Vinyl Pop, but not like Vinyl Pop.
Yeah.
Kind of like, they look like nesting dolls, really.
Really?
So they have thin necks, yeah. Like that's what they remind me of. They're like their lower part of their body kind of looks like an egg. So
good. Nice.
And then for my birthday, for my parents, which I had a hand in picking that as well. I got the it's my first Masters of the Universe Classics line figures ever. But I got Scareclaw or whatever it is, Scareclaw, Terraclaw, Skeletor, and Flying Fist He-Man.
Oh, sweet.
So
nice. Yeah.
Left them in the package.
You'll have to post pictures of those on the page so people can go check it out.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And then the thing behind my head here, the DeLorean up here.
That badass DeLorean.
That is. Yeah. So I got that for my birthday kind of as well. It was more or less my in-laws. They gave me cash because they didn't know what to give me. So I picked this guy up. Yeah. Yeah. I picked this guy up, my little DeLorean. and we can go back in time. You hold it down. The whole thing's pretty cool, but yeah, the back lights up, the headlights light up.
Damn, that's cool,
all
dude.
that good shit. And it says a whole bunch of things, and then it goes back, and that's like the super thing. You hold it down for a couple seconds. It has the flux capacitor back there. It lights up. The dashboard lights up. They call this. They're like, oh, it's the Back to the Future 2, right? That's what they said on the box. I wish I would have held the box, like kept it, but that kind of drove me crazy. I guess like everything that they have is Back to the Future 2, and then like you look through their magazine or whatever, and then they call this the Mark 1.
Really?
You know, so like I was like, it was a Back to the Future 2. Where's Mr. Fusion? Yeah, well, it's the Diamond people, so the Diamond Select whatever crap. So they got the licenses. I'm just the way the box was marked, it would kind of piss me off because this is obviously the first movie's DeLorean because Mr. Fusion's not here. It doesn't have the 2015 license plate, and the wheels obviously stay in that fashion. And there's not a little brass alarm clock up here next to the steering wheel. I'm kind of a Back to the Future nerd.
Yeah, you are.
I really like the
Yeah.
I like the Back.
How's that flux capacitor coming along that you're building?
Well, that's going to take me a minute, but I'll get it done.
Yeah.
So I got to order some parts because I've been looking around. Put that up there. I've been looking around trying to find like the things that I need, i.e. the lights that you saw. That's the so the lights when I was like, oh man, the cops are coming deal or whatever. Like that's an attempt at the flux capacitor. So like, yeah, this little guy right here. So when you see the cops coming, oh God, they're at my front door. So like that was an attempt at flux capacitor lighting, and it just didn't work out. So I actually got on Amazon. I've been Googling the fuck out of the shit. And I told you, Adam, the whole coding process. Actually, the blue lights behind here are part of that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't ready to dig into coding because like I kind of got overwhelmed because I'm still learning. That's why I'm like, the video game's going to take me a while. It's going to take me a while because I have a box that goes up and down, left and right. It jumps like, but now it's like, I didn't realize it. I'll get it done. I will get it done because we've been friends now for what, a year and a half? Like somewhere around there?
Yeah. That's a year and a half.
And I pretty much, when it comes to things, I get them done, but it just takes me a while to make sure, especially if I'm learning in the process of doing it. Now, with the flux capacitor, I've been watching all these YouTube videos and all that shit. I watched the DIY prop shop. Cool as hell videos. Just didn't like the way he built his flux capacitor. He obviously does everything he does on the cheap, and all those guys do it as cheap as possible. But yeah, he's rope lights and stuff like that. So I actually got an Arduino board.
Yeah.
And it's coming in the mail. I get it January 8th. I got an Arduino board and I have a shit ton of LED lights coming. Like I have all this, like I have a whole kit. I got a kit for $34. So that's actually less than.
Is that what you were going to use the Millennium Falcon lights and shit for?
No. I was
you were just trying to get that
Millennium
going.
Falcon. Yeah, because I bought that piece by piece. And like I said, I paid $27 for a box of junk, which I fucking regret. The cockpit, as I was putting it together, I started putting it, like piecing it together like what I had, because I had some pieces I could put together. Now I'm getting kind of off track, but I noticed the bottom part of where the cockpit is that goes to the Millennium Falcon was fucking sawed off. So it's actually got saw. Yeah. So it's like I didn't even realize it until I started putting the shit together. So, but no, I wanted to mess around with Millennium Falcon lights to see if I get them working, because they came in the box and it's just a harness. So if I can get that working, I can feel confident in making a the LED light system for the flux capacitor. There's also another project I've started. I have a problem with product. Like I have a problem, especially when it comes to products. I love to do shit. I love to get my hands dirty and make things. So I've showed you the last Starfighter sign, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So essentially, like that's going to be my first LED project because I'm pretty confident that it shouldn't. That it's not that hard. 226 LED lights.
Oh,
I know that seems crazy. It's a lot of soldering. It's not really a lot of fucking lights, period, because I'm only gonna have it. If you remember the movie, it blinks star, light, star, bright, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's only four fucking things of lights that I got to do.
Right.
It's just each section is about a little over 50 something lights per. So
Damn.
I finished the sign yesterday. And actually, I will get up. I'll get my fat ass up and show this because I'm kind of proud of it because I freehanded
it. Little dead air here.
So I made this out of MDF. I finished the whole thing. I'm going to drill little holes in the words. And that's where the LEDs, they'll all go in the back. I'll put all the wiring in the back and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's just one piece. And I have the other two pieces traced out, ready to cut and paint. But it's just getting cold, so I had to kind of stop. So
Dude,
you're not really into The Last Starfighter, are you?
Oh, I love that. I love that movie, man. It's been years since I've seen it. But
I started thinking about it. Yeah.
I haven't seen it in forever. I got to go back and watch it. But no, that was one of my favorite movies as a kid, man. I watched that all the time.
Yeah, 1984.
Yeah.
When you're watching it, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm just tired, man. Sorry. We're good.
You need to push at him.
No, I am.
You gotta think, man. When that movie came out, it was 1984.
Yeah, I was 5. Jesus.
The fucking graphics, and think about it, like, okay, here's a question. I'm gonna put this in your brainscape.
Okay.
So, 19. What are you doing? You playing the fucking drums?
No, I'm trying to get my little table out of the way so I can get closer to it. So then I can, because I got this fancy new chair, then I can get closer and I can I'm recline back like this.
Pretty.
There we go.
You can fall asleep. Why?
Right. Yeah. All right. Sing me a lullaby, David, please.
I'll send you a text when I'm done.
Yeah.
So yeah, but it where was that? The Last Starfighter. So 1984. Think hard. What was the first? Not the first, because obviously you had the Atari.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Think, when did the Nintendo come out?
85.
85, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you sit there and you're thinking 85, you're like, bam, the Nintendo had the most awesome graphics ever, right? Side-scrolling games, you had Mario, you had fucking Double Dragon, you had fucking like Duck Hunt, you had all this crazy shit. Contra. I think Contra was later than 85, but still, like,
it was like 86 or 87.
But still, you had those games and you were just like, these games are badass, right? Now, rewind, 1984. The movie, it was in 1984, the movie The Last Starfighter came out, and it's like the most underrated film of all time, because if you sit there and think, right, fucking Lawnmower Man, the movie Lawnmower Man wasn't even out yet. I think that was later 80s, like 88, 87. I think it was in the 3rd or 4th grade. But like, they had the 3D sculpting graphics. Yeah, it was crude. It had the hard ridges. It wasn't smooth 3D graphics yet. And that was in late 80s.
Yeah.
1984. Last Starfighter was doing the same shit. And I read an article on it. And they were saying that the death of Last Starfighter, was due to the fact that it was the same year that Return of the Jedi came out. And that's what... And that was the downfall for The Last Starfighter. The Last Starfighter was a great movie, and it got just fucking demolished by Star Wars.
Damn. That sucks, man. Yeah,
the graphics.
It was. Yeah, the graphics were.
The graphics in that game for 1984 were freaking amazing.
Mm-hmm.
You look at them now, some kid looks at them now and be like, what is that garbage? It reminds me of that Back to the Future scene where Marty goes to the future, 2015, and he goes into fucking Lou's Diner or Cafe 80s at the time. And he gets the game. The two kids get the game going. Fucking Elijah Wood and fucking what's his face get the game going. And they're like, you have to use your hands? That's for babies. It's the same fucking concept. Like that's like kids now are like, man, those fucking graphics are garbage, but they don't put into aspect. It was 1984.
Right.
And
Brandon
didn't have shit like that.
We got my buddy Brandon in chat. And he was asking if we've ever seen the Ice Pirates.
The Ice Pirates. Is that a porn?
That's what I was thinking, butt pirates, but no, he said Ice Pirates. 1984. Let's see who it's got in it.
Hell yeah.
Angelica Houston's in it. Ron Perlman's in it. Wow.
Okay.
Damn. I'll have to check that one out.
Ice Pirates. I need to see a picture of it now. Maybe I have.
Says, in the far future, water is the most valuable substance. Two space pirates are captured, sold to a princess, and recruited to help her find her father, who disappeared when he found information dangerous to the rulers. Huh.
Ice Pirates.
Looks interesting. I'll have to find that one. Let's see if it's on Amazon.
Let's see here. And watch movie right on IMDb.
You can watch it on IMDb?
Yeah, it's giving me. Oh shit, dude! Ron Perlman's in it.
That's what I said.
Oh, you said that?
Yeah, that was those. Him and Angelica Houston were the only two names that I recognized.
Robert Urch,
You know,
Jason, probably the main guy. He's familiar from shit my grandma used to watch.
oh yeah, he was on Lonesome Dove, dude. I love that show.
Yeah,
the movie.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's still acting.
Damn. So yeah, so what else did you get for Christmas, man? Anything else?
I got lots of shit, dude.
Yeah.
What else?
You're a spoiled brat.
Yeah. Yeah. I am now. I wasn't. Fuck, man. I don't know. Yeah. Picked up those guys. So I had line now. Did I tell you that? I told you that last time, right? I got Panthro and Tigra and
No, I think that
Snarfer.
No, I think that was last week this past week that you got it. I know you sent me the pictures of them, but
yeah.
I don't think you talked about them on the show.
Yeah.
Man.
That picked up some Star Wars figures. I picked up all collection 1 from 1997 with they have the slides in them. Picked those up. I got them for so $3 a piece. They're like $3 a piece for them. They're pretty cheap.
Damn, that's cool.
Yeah, my buddy Wendell, he went there too. He got the Slave 1 ship.
Oh yeah.
So that's kind of, I think, did I tell you about that? Yeah, he picked up the Slave 1 ship, and then I picked up a couple of these guys. I got C3PO on card. All of them are on card. So, and they all have the slides. I picked up ones that didn't have the slides actually. So I got Yoda. Yoda and C3PO are the only two that I got that didn't have the slides.
What do you mean slides? What are you talking about?
So I'll show you right here. These guys right here. So this is Luke with the the lightsaber and the blaster, and there's a slide right next to it. You see it?
Oh yeah, okay. Oh, okay.
There's a little slide you can put in one of them old projectors.
What the
You know
fuck?
what I mean? The drop down, like on
Yeah.
Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So collection one all has those slides in there. Luke, there's 2 Lukes, I think. Yeah, Hoth Rebel Soldier with survival pack. So he's got the actual backpack and shit in there, in his slide. Yeah, it's from the snow,
cool.
the snow little biome thing. And then, yeah, Luke with the medal at the end of the. Was it the first one, right? Where he gets the medal at the end.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that, and if you watch on Facebook, they have that that whole scene with no music playing, and you can hear his fucking jacket squeaking.
Nice. That's the same one that it has. What's his name from Chewbacca doing his noise, where he's just like, ah,
yeah,
ah. Yeah. That's like the funniest fucking thing ever, dude.
It is. It's fucking funny as shit. Han Solo with his blaster and the fucking deal.
Oh, nice.
And Damn. Last one. Huh? Well, they were like $3 a piece, cool. Dude. I jumped on. Yeah. Last one. Lando Calrissian.
Lando.
Yeah,
Colt 45.
Give me a Colt 45.
Man, so
my name's Apollo Creed.
So one of the guys I used to work with, I might have mentioned it before. He's in the 501st, which is the group that does the stormtroopers, and like they actually get hired out by Lucasfilms to go do like parades and shit like that. Well,
that's cool.
He's like pretty up there in, I guess, the local chapter, and so he's always like going and picking like some of the celebrities up from the airport and shit like that, and like taking them to the convention centers and stuff like that. Yeah. So he's met like all of them, but this was a few years ago, and he's like, yeah, he goes, this weekend, he goes, I got to go pick up what's his name, Lando. What's his real name?
I can't remember. Is it the same guy that played Apollo Creed, right?
Oh my god, I can't think of his name. Help me out here, Brandon. Fuck, what's his name? I know this is bad.
How the fuck are you the masters of retro? Who played Lando Calrissian in Star Wars?
Right. Jimmy D is like Billy D. Williams.
Billy D. Williams.
Yeah.
Thanks, Siri.
Okay. Yeah, thanks, Siri. So anyway, he was telling me, he goes, yeah, I gotta go pick him up at the airport, take him to wherever it was. I'm like, oh, that's really cool, man. I said, do me a favor. On your way to the airport, stop by the liquor store and get a bottle of Colt 45 and have him sign it for me if you would. He wouldn't do it. I'm like, come on, man, you gotta have him sign a fucking bottle of Colt 45. He's like, man, I'm not gonna do that. I'm like, come on. I'm like, I bet you nobody's ever asked him to do that. All they want to talk about is Lando. Nobody ever brings up the fact that he was in the Colt 45 commercials.
Really?
Probably. I don't know.
Fuck that.
Yeah. So that's funny. So yeah, my Christmas was pretty good, man. The kids got all kinds of shit. Spoiled the wife. She spoiled me. I didn't really get anything like retro because I usually don't ask my family to buy shit like that because they don't really know what they're, they don't really know what to get. So
they just did. Mine did.
Yeah. No, that's awesome.
No, that's only because I was with them. So
well,
I knew
yeah.
everything I got.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I can't be like, hey, this guy's got this on Instagram for sale or on eBay for sale, and buy this for me. And no.
Yeah. So it wasn't even like that. My mom was like, I don't even know what I'm going to get you for Christmas or your birthday. So what do you want?
Yeah.
And we were in the mall or whatever. I was like, we can go over here. And
we were at the mall. My God, do malls even exist anymore?
Yeah, well, it was the Crabtree Mall, and that mall still exist. It's pretty freaking awesome. It's not ghetto by any means, like the majority of the malls around here where I am. This is in Raleigh. So in between Raleigh and Durham, or not, is it in Durham? It might be in Durham. I can't remember. No, it's Raleigh, but it it actually is a nice mall. They have what the fuck's this shit with the. So it has the Cheesecake Factory in it. It has the what the fuck is what's that big restaurant with it has the Chinese soldiers, you know what I'm talking about, and the horse.
Oh, P.F. Chang's.
P.F. Chang's, there you go.
Yeah.
Has one of those. I've never been to that. Has one of those, has like a couple like nice high society places to eat. There's fucking valet parking still.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's a nice mall. It's a nice freaking mall, dude.
Huh. Yeah, we got a couple malls left here in St. Louis, but most of them are going to like the outlet malls, like the outdoor style outlet malls, which is weird because they're reverting back. Because I mean, the malls from when I was a little kid, they were like that. They were like open outside. In fact, the one main one, and Brandon will remember, he'll know which one I'm talking about. That it was open for years, and then they enclosed it, and then it just kind of went to shit. So it's funny that they're kind of making a comeback now.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like, so same thing. I had a mall that was like a strip mall. It was like an inside and outside. Part of it was outside mall because it was like, it's called Northtown Mall. Mm-hmm. It was, part of it was outside, part of it was inside, and there was a carousel in it. There used to be a carousel in it, and then they remodeled the mall, and the carousel was like down in this courtyard area. It was like kind of sunk in to the earth a little bit. Mm-hmm. They ended up building over the carousel, left the carousel in place and everything.
Oh shit!
Right. So yeah. So there used to be DJ Sound City was downstairs. All this crap was downstairs, and he used to take these escalators down to go to where the carousel was. And they ended up like sectioning off where the carousel was, closing the carousel off, and they just put a elevator in there where the carousel originally was, and then they turned everything to the left of that into a putt golf course and an arcade. It was called Bumpers. It was pretty freaking sweet. It was a cool ass arcade. It was dark and sketchy as fuck. So late 80s, early 90s into the mid 90s, there was drug deals going on there, you know, all that crap. Right. Yeah. Anyways, joined the Marine Corps, freaking fast forward through my second deployment. Finally get my family to go back there with me. And I'm like, yeah, this place is sweet, guys. We can go down here. We can play some mini golf. We can like play some video games, shoot some pool, you know, with the kids and all that crap.
Yeah.
And I was like, Dana was like all down, you know. She's like, cool. Because they had the 2-player Street Fighter version games, the Tekken 4, all that crap, like on big projection screens and shit. Like it was sweet. We get to the food court, look down. They concreted over like the hole where it fucking was, and they took the escalators out. The elevator didn't go down that far anymore. Like they made it so it didn't exist anymore. It was so, I was like, weird. Oh my fucking God, dude.
Man, there's one, and Brandon and I were just talking about this in chat. Jamestown Mall up in North County, North St. Louis County. It was like the hangout place for me because, you know, living in North County, me, all my friends, you know, probably from the age of like 12 to like 16 or 17, you know, back when it was cool, we would hang out there. Well, it's been closed for probably 10, 15 years maybe. And there's a video on YouTube. It's really cool because it's some guy went in there and took his drone and just basically flew it around. And just seeing how it's all overgrown. Yeah, I'll send it to you, man. It's
like something off fucking left The Last of Us.
It does, yeah. It's like something straight out of a freaking like post-apocalyptic movie or some shit, you know?
Yeah.
I swear the fountain's all overgrown with like green, like vines and greens and shit. And there's like, you know, there's stuff laying there that people just left there, you know, up and left. Yeah. It's crazy, man. It was like, that would be the perfect place to do like a zombie movie or something.
Fucking should. This city would have a heyday. I'd be like, "Fuck you, you're not doing that."
Well, yeah, I mean, it kind of turned into a not so great part of town now, but I mean, word is from what I heard that they're talking about
nice as hell.
somebody bought it. Yeah, somebody bought it, and they're talking about reopening it, which I don't really see. I don't really see them making much of it.
They got a lot of money.
I'm assuming so. If he bought a damn mall.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't mean he bought it expensive, especially in the state
yeah.
it was in. What,
Right.
$100,000 probably got you that fucking building.
Possibly.
Just wanted you
Well,
to
shit, the
demo
land
it and
itself.
fucking build it.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's why I said like 100,000.
Right. Oh, Brandon says
like,
that they're tearing it down. Huh. Okay.
okay.
Yeah. Which is not a
Yeah.
bad thing. There ain't nothing up there anyway anymore.
Yeah. That's sad, man. But I just remember like back in the day, there was a lot of nice places, like nice buildings and shit like that. Like just people get built, it would build over and they would build something else on top of it, not destroy all of it. So like with the mall, like my mall, there was like cubbies that led to nowhere, like to random places. Because I actually was a janitor. It was one of my many careers. I was an overnight janitor, so
Oh my god!
I'd polish the floor and shit at night.
Yeah,
This is like when I was like 19, 20 years old. I just needed fucking work, dude.
Right.
And my girlfriend's stepmom at the time, like she got me the job there. So Argus, yeah. So it was pretty cool. Like I liked it.
Yeah, you just like watching all the teeny bopper girls walking around, skimpy shorts and shit.
I was like 19, 20 years old, so I was fucking I was a piece of shit, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. I did a lot of work. There's some things I did in that whole thing. We don't need to go into all that.
No, we don't need to be incriminating on this show.
Some of them dark corners have been visited.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah.
But with only one girl, so whatever.
Sure, right. So what have you been watching on TV, man? Like what have you been watching on Netflix?
So my Netflix shit I've been watching, man. Like, man, I'm really into Shameless. Like I love it.
You've mentioned that before. I haven't checked it out yet.
Yeah, it's nothing retro. But I did start getting into a retro show today.
You did?
Yeah, Halt and Catch Fire.
Never heard of it.
It was on AMC. I think it's still on AMC, but it's the rise and fall of like. It's not historically accurate because there's a fictional company that was made up, but it's supposed to depict the rise and fall of Compaq.
Oh, really? The computer company.
Yeah.
Halt and Catch Fire.
Yep. Halt and Catch Fire.
And that's on Netflix, you said?
Yep.
Huh.
Yep.
Oh, let me find that. I'll check it out.
A few seasons of it. Yeah. It's good.
Really? It's that far?
Starts out. Yeah. I've 3 episodes. Starts out like 1980 something, 84, I think. And it's like I haven't gotten too far into it. Like they haven't discovered what they need to discover, but they did reverse engineer IBM shit.
Oh yeah, here it is.
So
did they really? Nice.
Yeah. So it seems like it's gonna be good.
Huh. Yeah, that looks cool. Man, I've been watching. Dude, there's so much new shit on Netflix right now. Like I've been watching. I talked about Ash versus Evil Dead last time.
Yep.
Just like 4 or 5 episodes into the 2nd season right now. It's cheesy as all shit, but I love it. But
it's campy. It's supposed to be campy.
Oh my god, it's so campy, but it's good though.
Yeah.
Black Mirror's got a new season out, which I was so excited, dude. I loved all seasons of that show, and I was so glad to see that they redid it. And then now they got a new episode or new season out of like 6 episodes, I think, or something like that.
Yeah,
but that's hands down probably top 5 favorite shows on Netflix ever. Love it, man. It's just it's like a new age. It's like a new age Twilight Zone.
Yeah, I think my favorite right now is Stranger Things.
Stranger Things, yeah, I love that. Yeah. What else
Number
am I
one for me.
watching? Oh, the other show, Travelers. Have you seen that yet?
Yeah, I wasn't. I tried. I
Yeah.
tried like when it first dropped. I was trying to like. I was like, because they're like, you watched. Was it Revolution with the power sign for the O?
Yeah.
You know, which I like.
Yeah.
I was always trying to find some post-apocalyptic shit or whatever, and like what was it, 4400 and shit like that, like those type of shows. The Travelers were like the time traveling, um, whatever. I just didn't get. I didn't get into it. I didn't get
Yeah.
into it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I could see that. It was at the first, I don't know. It took a couple episodes to really get into it because you don't even really know what the hell's going on. But I think they drug out the character development, but once they got it all lined up, you start getting into the show and like what the show is actually about, like what their mission is. Then you start
yeah,
really getting into it. Um,
yeah.
and I was kind of worried that they weren't going to do a second season because what's his name, McDermott, was it Dylan McDermott,
The only
whatever
the only
yeah,
famous dude in the cast.
right. Well, I
It's
mean,
Will and Grace, right?
right, Will and Grace, yeah. But once Will and Grace came back out, I was kind of worried that they weren't going to do a second season because I'm thinking, well, shit, as big as Will and Grace is, he's not going to do a little shitty show for Netflix. But I was glad that he did.
No, he's not gonna want to burn that bridge, dude. Netflix is a powerhouse now, especially. And the reason why you're seeing all this shit start to drop now is because of who they got for their product development, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. But they pulled over the dude from Apple.
Oh yeah,
So because it was getting really stale there for a while with Netflix, a long time, and I've been a long time
yeah, I have too, man.
member of Netflix.
Yep, me too. I started back when it was all like, I remember it was all like B movies, and every now and then
2004 is when I started.
Oh, 04? Oh shit. Well, I'm
Yeah,
talking about the not the
streaming.
disc. Yeah, I'm talking about the
I was getting
streaming.
disc.
Yeah.
I was
I didn't
getting
do the
two
disc
discs.
thing. No. But yeah, back when it was like all just B movies and every now and then they would throw in like like an A-list movie or something like that just to kind of keep people's interest, I guess. Same thing with Hulu too. They were the
Yeah.
same way. But I mean,
Yeah.
they've definitely come a long way. It's been, I don't know, 5 or 6 years, I guess I've been with them.
I'm at 12 years. That's
2003?
was like
Wait a minute, 2003?
2004, yeah.
04?
2004-ish.
Dude, that's like 13, 14 years.
Yeah. Oh, my math's not that good. That's why I keep
Yeah,
you around. I need a calculator. Well, it might have something to do with this fucking Star Wars cup.
Yeah, what's in that Star Wars cup? What are you drinking there?
Juice.
Juice? Gin and juice? Rolling down the street, smoking Indo, sipping on gin and juice?
Smoking on. I don't even know what I'm saying.
Oh my God. Don't turn into me last week, please.
Hold on.
Especially when you get all fucking squinty eyed and shit.
Just the one eye though.
Dude, it was bad. I was trying to look at my computer screen. I'm just like,
you were like behind your microphone, like, yeah.
I know. I was trying to turn my head like this so that way you couldn't see me squinting,
It wasn't just that you were like leaning on one side and like it was pretty funny. It was pretty good, dude.
I gotta go back and watch it, dude. So normally I'll listen to our show just for editing purposes and sound quality and all that shit, just to see how it turned out. And since I didn't put it on audio version, I would pull it up on YouTube and listen to it as I'm driving. And man, I couldn't power through it. I just couldn't fucking do it. Like and not because I think our interaction with it was great. It was just the fucking movie.
I was a fucking obnoxious bitch.
The movie was just terrible. I'm like, I can't sit through this again. I really can't.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to skip through the end just because I want to see how bad I was.
Shit. Oops. Hold on. Let's see, turn the volume down here. Why are you casting to Roku? Disconnect.
So here we are at the end of the year, man. We're at the end of another year for us and the Retroverse.
Yeah.
And it was a good year, man. It was awesome for the show. We had we had a good revamp, when you came on, and we've had some awesome interviews, some great guests. We've had some fun, dude. It's been great.
Yeah, man. 2018 is gonna be the year. I think we just.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be good, man. Especially with the a certain person we have coming up in a couple weeks. Pretty excited about that. Shit,
I didn't realize I'm that dark right now.
yeah, it's pretty dark in your room.
Damn, I could fix that. He could have told me.
Nah, I'm just going with the show here, buddy. It's going along with it.
Because the other one just. Oh, it might help the fact that my battery's dying in my fucking light. That's the problem.
There you go.
Yeah. This is where I need a second in here to man the camera and all that good shit. Boom! Let there be light.
David's going to have his whole production crew, lighting.
Yeah, dude. Duh.
Lighting crew. You're going to have a food table outside of the green room, catering.
Yeah.
Be cool.
Oh, no. Oh, what the fuck? I'm still sitting on the couch. Okay. There's a lot of lag on our show.
Not on my end. It must just be yours. Everything
Shitty
good
ass
on this end.
internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as you all have probably guessed by now, this is just kind of a nothing show. I'm tired. I don't really have a ton of energy. I'm not usually bouncing off the walls like usual.
Like me.
We're just kind of hanging out, talking about catching up. Really, the last few episodes we've done is not really allowed us to catch up on like what we're watching, games we're playing, all that shit. So
yeah.
But yeah, so as far as video games, I can't wait for Metroid to come out. I'm excited for that. And I saw also that they're coming out with a new Yoshi game and a new Kirby game too.
Really?
For the Switch, yeah.
I didn't know that.
It was really weird because I think I found it on Amazon actually. I was on Amazon and I was looking to see when the pre-order started for the Metroid, which they already have. But obviously they didn't have a release date. Yeah, for the Switch. And then if you scroll down, it always says, people who bought this also purchased blah, blah, blah. Buy both or all three or whatever it is for this much. Well, when I scrolled down, it had Metroid, but then it had Yoshi and it had Kirby there. So I was like, wow, oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, here's the official game trailer too. I found it. Yoshi Switch. Yoshi Switch. That's hard to say.
Yoshi Switch.
Just says 2018. It doesn't say anything else about it. I'll have to check out that trailer here in a little bit once we get off the air.
Yeah.
Kirby Switch. See what the Kirby Switch is about.
Kirby's Dream Land.
It's Kirby Star Allies for Nintendo Switch.
See.
Yep. Spring of 2018. That's all it says.
Spring of 2018. You want to talk about vacuums?
I almost said something. I stopped myself though. I do want to talk about vacuums because I bought it. What was it, like a month or so ago? I bought one of those Roombas, the iRobot Roombas.
Yeah.
And those things are fucking badass, dude.
Yeah.
I highly recommend them. They suck and blow. Man,
So No shit. Last Christmas, I got my wife a robotic sweeper.
Okay.
It's been underneath the damn where the microwave sits for like ever. Since like a week after
It's like a
Christmas.
Roomba, like one of the Roombas.
Yeah. But it's a sweeper. It sweeps up shit because we have all hard floors.
Right.
So I was like, I'll get her a sweeper, you know?
Yeah.
So I got her
She
one
doesn't
of
use
those.
it?
And
Why
no,
not?
it's not all high speed, low drag. It doesn't have the Wi Fi where she can start it when she's at the store or whatever. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
So I
Oh
fucking
shit, man.
her
Yeah, cause
birthday's coming. You never know.
I caught them on sale. I caught mine on sale on Target or something.
They're
It
$400
was
fucking dollars, man.
well worth every penny. Actually, no, the one that I got was it was less than 300 on sale, and it's nice, man. I got it set up every day. It starts up at like 3 p.m. and just goes around and
Yeah.
vacuums everything. It even does the kitchen. So anyway,
I would do it at like 2 or whatever, like when everybody's gone.
well, that's what I do. I set it for like 3 o'clock because I like seeing that it's. I want to make sure that it's running when I get home.
Yeah.
Just because I'm weird like that. I like watching it. It's
Does
fun
it
to
go back
watch.
to its dock and everything?
Yeah. And then it sends me a little message. It said, because I named it Wally. So it says, Wally has completed a job. So it tells me when it's done and it goes back to
Named
this
it
little docking
Wally?
station. Yeah. Wally. Yep.
Wally. Wally.
Yeah, I'm a nerd like that.
And I'd fucking name it number 9.
Number 9. Well, we had
Number
another
9.
one. We had another one that I bought like a week earlier that I bought off of Amazon. It was like one of the cheaper ones. It was like $150. And it was red on top. So I named it Rosie, like from the Jetsons, Rosie.
Yeah, yeah.
But it didn't have the brushes that spun. Like it just vacuumed. So it would have been good for hardwood, but it wouldn't have been good. It wasn't good for carpet. So I sent it back.
Yeah.
But anyway.
That sucks. Maybe I'll pick up one. Pick up one. I've been watching sorry, we're off the Netflix thing by now, huh?
Yeah, that's all right, man.
I guess I need to pick up one of those damn Roombas. Just don't tell Dana.
Okay.
She doesn't watch the show anyway.
Okay, good.
Those Tegan's watching the show. She's like, "Mommy, look what I saw."
Don't tell mommy, son.
Fucking kid. I swear to God.
Fucking kids. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
What else is going on, man?
Shit.
Yeah, it's kind of like I don't know. Not a whole lot going on right now with the holidays and all that shit. Just been too busy with the kids and family and all that stuff.
Yeah, we're not partying for New Year's, so
you're not. Are you staying at home?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay at home. Wendell hit me up earlier. I think he's playing board games. Like I like playing board games, but I don't know if I want to be out till midnight. Just have a couple drinks here and chill out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I always did want to try this.
I would say we're supposed to go across the street to the neighbor's house, but
yeah,
we'll see how that goes. I'm pretty damn tired.
I don't know. I did want to try that new. It's not really new, but the tactic at playing Monopoly. So it's not about buying up all the property. It's about buying up all the houses and putting them on properties. Because if you buy all the houses, then people can't buy houses.
If you run out of houses?
Yep. And then you start the game out, you state the rules, like there'll be no substitutions. So if you own all the houses and you never upgrade to hotels, you fuck everybody from ever doing it, creating
you buy the house. Okay, all right, I see what you're saying. So you buy houses, you don't upgrade them to hotels. Just all houses.
Yep.
Pretty smart. Okay.
Yep.
I like that. I want to do that.
Hell yeah.
Shit, man.
So, what board games did you play when you were a kid?
Oh, just the usual fucking Candyland and
Play Candyland?
God.
Shoots and ladders.
Yeah, Shoots and Ladders is pretty cool. We had some like,
I
and I've actually
was
got
a
it.
fan of Mousetrap.
It was a Star Wars game that we had. Remember on
Yeah.
remember on Star Wars they had the it was the thing with Boba Fett, and they had the giant boat, and they were hovering over like the giant sand pit with the mouth in the
Yeah,
bottom
yeah,
of
yeah,
it.
yeah.
It's
Okay. Yep.
yeah, it's a board game of that, and it has the ship that you set up on there. And it's like 3D, you know, so it's got the little pit, it's got the little hole in the
Okay.
middle of it with the mouth and shit. And I don't remember how you play it, but like you would go through and you basically just if you land on the certain spot, knock that guy off into the pit or some shit like that. We played the hell out of that game, man. And I actually found one,
Yeah.
a complete one at the toy show, I don't know, a year or two ago.
You picked it up?
Yeah.
Pretty jealous.
Yep.
Like I said, man, there's no toy shows here.
Yeah. I got one coming up on the 14th. The first one of the year is the 14th of January, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to go.
Yeah. My son's birthday is the 16th. I can't
Bring
make a trip out to St. Louis that day.
Bring it with you.
Fuck it. I don't know, man. Yeah, this is definitely a chill ass show.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
This is bullshit. Just a bullshit in the show. Shooting the shit on the Retroverse.
Yeah. So there's a few other people too that I wanted to try to get on the show. I know we were talking about that the other day. And then the toys that made us was one of the ideas that we had. We could maybe try to get one of the producers or developers or somebody like that on.
Yeah, I was researching that, and I hooked up my Amazon account to the IMDb or whatever because you had to have that to be able to email them directly.
Oh, really?
Who it was. Yeah, it was pretty ridiculous, dude. Like, for the producer of the toys that made us, like, I thought like it was a Facebook page first. So like it was a Facebook page long before it was ever a TV show.
Really?
So
it was a Facebook page they turned into a TV show.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Interesting.
From what I gather, because I was like, did you go to that Facebook page, or are you doing it right now?
Well, I've been a fan of it, but all they've ever talked about was the show. I've never like gone on the page and actually like looked at it.
Go on the page and look at it. It's like random pictures. There's some random pictures and shit. They might have cleaned it up by now, but like when I first started looking at that page, it was like random pictures of like collections and shit. And I went all the way back, like looking through the deal or whatever. So
all we gotta do is just maybe just try messaging their Facebook page and see if anybody responds. See if we can get any connections that way.
Maybe. Because I know the narrator is famous. Famous.
Maybe after we do our awesome episode on the 19th, you'll see just how hardcore we are.
Yeah.
It'll be our in.
Talking about that, they just had another loss in that franchise.
Did they?
Yeah. They're getting old.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's sad. So
like one of the voice actors? Maybe?
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yep. Yeah. Yep.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
After I had talked.
There's a bunch of just a bunch of random collections. That's badass though.
Yeah, so it's like they were a Facebook page long before they were a TV show.
Let me go back all the way back and see. How old is this one? Yeah, that's just July.
Yeah.
Huh. I don't know. Yeah.
I was kind of disappointed, dude, to be honest with you.
Why? Because they had a Barbie episode and you won't watch it?
There's only 4 episodes.
Yeah. When are the other ones coming out? Because it's
Maybe.
supposed to be coming out soon, right?
Is it soon, or is for this season? There's nothing on the page about it that I saw, unless there's something posted I haven't seen lately.
Let's see. Hear my dog barking?
Little puppy. Yeah.
It's barking at somebody. I am going to message them.
You are?
Yep.
Fingers crossed.
When are the next 4 episodes coming out?
That's what you're messaging. Yeah. One of the next 4 messages coming, or 4 messages, 4 episodes coming out. Yeah. Please don't do another Barbie one ever. Thank you.
Well, they'll probably do fucking like, was that Starbright or whatever the hell it was? Yeah, I think it was Starbright or something like that.
Starbright?
Remember that? Remember that little doll? The little redhead doll? It was a fucking cartoon.
Rainbow Bright?
Rainbow Bright. Yeah, that's it.
Rainbow Bright? Yeah. That's what's going to be next. Raggedy Ann.
Right.
You son of a... No, I would have to say, I don't know what I have to say. The alcohol's starting to kick in. I don't want to do a reboot of things. I want them to do a extension of things. I've been thinking a lot lately, like how awesome, like how the 80s have really came back into the limelight, right?
Right.
Hot Tub Time Machine was before its time. Hot Tub Time Machine was before its time. It was a great movie. It was another spin on a great concept. The second movie sucked dick.
Yeah, right.
Like they tried to go on there, but like, man, if you ain't getting Cusack back in the damn cast, like your movie's gonna be shit. And then they like, yeah, we had him. No, you had some other actor that looked like him for like 5 fucking seconds. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cusack fucking look alike, dude. That didn't say anything. Yeah, because Cusack knew. But first movie was great. But then watching Back to the Future and shit like that started like making me think, like, okay, how can we reboot a franchise without rebooting it? But like, because you're not, Michael J. Fox obviously isn't going to come back to do anything. He can't. Christopher Lloyd could. Some of the other actors.
If he did, it'd look like this. The whole movie would look like this.
Come on, man. Christopher Lloyd?
No.
Michael J. Fox?
Yeah.
Don't be a dick.
Sorry, I had to.
But yeah. What I think could happen is they could introduce a new Marty McFly type character.
Well, they would almost have to do like like what they did with the X-Men, what they did with the Star Trek movies.
Right.
So they could go back to when he was a kid or something like that, you know, and do a reboot somehow like that. I don't know.
No.
Because like that's what the X-Men, like they changed the timeline basically, and then they went back to when they were younger, and now they're starting all over again.
Yeah. Well, think about this, like how so he went back to 1855, right? The DeLorean sat in a cave before that until 1985. He had a DeLorean, like a copy of the DeLorean from another timeline was in play.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And so if I remember correctly, he went and got the DeLorean out of the cave, right? Because he didn't have one, but there was still another DeLorean in play because the timeline still exists of him going to 2015 and then coming back because he went backwards.
Right.
Am I thinking right here?
I think so, man. I haven't seen the third one in forever, so I don't really remember everything about it.
So yeah, because there was a there was a time machine that went forward. There was DeLorean that went forward, and then there was the DeLorean that went backward.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and then there was the DeLorean. There's just too many DeLoreans in the timeline at the time. There's definitely got to be a way. I got to think more on this, but there's definitely got to be a way that one of those DeLoreans could reboot the whole series when the one gets hit by the train when it comes back in time in the last one, or back
like
to
if somebody
1985 in the last one.
Right, like if somebody found the one that was hiding in the cave or something like that. Years,
Well, the cave is the one that gets destroyed on the railroad tracks.
Oh, okay.
Essentially. Wait, there's two time machines in 1855.
How's that?
Because Doc Brown gets zapped by lightning, goes back to 1855, right? In the end of the second one.
Okay.
Doc Brown puts that one in the cave, right? Marty McFly gets into that same time machine, from 1885, goes back in time to that timeline when Doc had just put that one in the cave. So technically, the one from 1885 is still in the cave.
Okay, right.
Boom. Fucking boom, right?
So 2017
fucking series.
Right. 2017, a group of kids is walking around and they find the DeLorean in a cave.
In the cave.
Yep.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Let's do it.
Oh
man.
My God. Fuck yeah.
You got it all figured out, man.
You think it's airtight?
It's a hell of a lot airtighter. It's a hell of a lot more airtight than a lot of the reboots.
The Star Wars franchise right now?
Right, yeah, the Star Wars. Fuck. No, I think that would work though. I don't think they should though. I don't think they should reboot that movie.
It's not a reboot.
It's just
continuation.
Well, yeah. I just don't think they should. Yeah, but so is the Ghostbusters. The new Ghostbusters.
This is a continuation because they fucking went in. That wasn't a continuation. That was garbage.
Yeah, it was.
That was some liberal ass bullshit, is what that was.
I agree, and not because we're women haters by any means. It was just a shit movie. I mean, the concept was cool to make the Ghostbusters women. It just didn't have the same appeal. Not because they were women, just because it's 2017 and nobody gets it. Like kids don't get it, and that's what that whole franchise was geared towards. Same thing with like Back to the Future. I mean, if they did it, I don't think it would hold up nowadays because there's already too many other time travel movies. Like back then, like time travel movies weren't really a thing. They had the sci-fi type stuff, but nothing like what Back to the Future was.
Yeah. There definitely had to be a new spin, new aspect on the show if they did it.
Yeah.
I'm
surprised Netflix doesn't try to pick it up and make it like a TV series or something.
I don't know if there's like a Quantum Leap or some shit.
Yeah, I mean that actually might that I think if they're gonna do anything, that would probably hold up the best.
They already did it.
What?
It's called Legends. DC's Legends of Tomorrow.
Oh yeah, kinda. Yeah.
But
Yeah, I
that's
guess so.
I don't know. But that doesn't have the same appeal as I don't know, man. Like that show, that movie was too good. It was fucking great. It's still great. Like to this day, like I enjoy watching it. I actually Dana was getting pissed off at me because I was watching it so much. Like I was watching it a lot. I'd like go back and watch the other episode, you know, or watch the other fucking show, and then go back and like go to two. I really like two because I'm gonna pick up a hoverboard sometime in the future. I actually have the printout
Nice.
in the house right now for the hoverboard.
Hey, you were talking about Quantum Leap too, and I heard somewhere that they may be bringing that back.
Really?
Yeah.
With Sam?
I mean, what the hell has Scott Bakula done lately? I mean, he hasn't been in shit for years. And he's from St. Louis too.
Do you think they're still gonna? Do you think they're gonna bring him in, or is he gonna be the new version of Sam?
Oh, that I don't know.
It was Sam, right?
Yeah.
The alien guy or whatever.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I think it was
That was,
Sam. Wasn't it? Yeah.
that was one of my grandma. He had the remote control. He was that show was like my grandma's show. Like she was the one that was really into that.
Oh, here we go. It says we may be getting a Quantum Leap movie in the future. And
Okay.
maybe they're going to try to finally give us the ending of the show that we never got.
Okay.
So check this out. I found this website just searching it around for Quantum Leap, and someone has mapped out every Quantum Leap that Scott Bakula has ever done.
Ever what?
Yeah.
They mapped it out.
Yeah, check this out. It says using Google Maps, this guy marks a total 93 leaps across 5 seasons, with the second season having the most leaps of all of them, 22. Most of them took place in the United States, though there were a few in Europe, along with one in Egypt and another in Japan.
He mapped it out. Like there's a picture of it.
Uh-huh.
Save the picture, add it to a scene, and put it up so I can see it.
All right, let me see if I can.
So they can see it too.
If I can figure out how to do this.
Right click.
Yeah, it's a map though. I can't really. Holy shit! This
Control
is a big
print
map.
screen.
Wow, damn. Here, I'll tell you what. I'm just gonna send you the link. Oh, you're not there close to your computer, are you?
Yeah, no, I'm not. I got my computer in the front. Like I'm looking at it. I'm looking at you. You can do control print screen, open up in Paint.
All right, let me try.
Control V. Just make sure you don't have any PII on your screen.
Any what?
PII.
Porn?
No, personal identifiable information.
Oh no. Yeah, all right, let me do this then.
Yeah, control print screen.
That's a big fucking map. Holy shit! I'll just show you the one of the U.S. here.
Okay.
All right, I did that.
And then open up Paint. And then Control V, and then just
Where the fuck did the picture
saved
go?
you? Should be there. You do print screen, like I just said.
Yeah, control print screen. Yeah.
No. Go to Paint now. Open up Paint. Just open up a blank Paint. Right.
But I don't know where the file went to though. That's the thing.
It's in your memory right now.
Oh, is it okay? All right. Hang on.
If you open up Paint.
God, all right. Sorry, I know this
And
makes her from great podcasting here.
Control V.
I gotta find paint.
If you right click on your background, you should be able to go right to it.
I right click on my background.
Yeah. Open.
Here. Do it this way.
Because it won't save it as a bitmap, and then you can't put it in the thing if you don't do it in Paint.
Man, I don't think it has fucking Paint anymore. I don't think they.
Yeah, everything still has Paint.
Paint
will never go away, dude. It's there. Where's your search bar at?
Just type Paint. Windows accessories. Yeah, I know. It wasn't. Here we go. All right.
I'm like, Paint will never go away.
No, they were talking. I think they were talking about getting rid of it. All right, here we go.
That's funny. Okay.
All right, now let me crop it.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
This is an instructional video. And also, if you press Control, Alt, Control, and right on your deal. That's fun too.
All right, let's do it this way. God, this is that fucking dog needs to shut up.
Nah, it's a good puppy.
He's obnoxious. Okay, here we go. I'll save that. Title 3. Just save that to desktop there. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, let me get my. God, it's a lot of bullshit to go through here.
It's pretty easy.
Not that.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, it's all black.
Oh no.
Welcome to the Retroverse.
Right. All right. Where's my file at? There we go. All right. All right.
Oh wow.
Yeah. That's just the US too.
Washington. Yakima?
He's got one in St. Louis right there.
Yeah. Nothing in North Carolina. Nothing in South Carolina.
Montana.
Fucking LA. I wonder why. Because that's where the studio's at.
Yeah. LA and San Francisco.
Yeah. Yeah. Florida.
Oh my God. I gotta go see what the hell my dog's doing. Give me like 2 seconds.
All right.
A little bit of dead air here.
Just a little bit. Yep. So he has that up. And we got this. 58. Math is hard. So we're dead in the water. Usually with time like this, we like to chat about things that we don't really know about, but it's all good. What is this here? So New Year's 2018 is about to be upon us. We have an unbelievable guest coming up, like we said numerous times, mid to closer late January time frame. I think you'll be utterly impressed about who this guest is, and it's only the first of many. We're trying to lock on more guests of the same caliber, and it'll be good. Yeah.
God, that dog is dumb.
So
he's barking at nothing. I don't even know what the hell he was doing.
Oh, there you are. I was looking at the map still. I'm like, I got it
Yeah.
all memorized.
Ah,
I don't know, man. Yeah. It's good. So Quantum Leap, we're gonna possibly get a movie. Is there a time frame for that possible movie?
no, they're just talks, I think, right now.
Yeah. So just like the talks with the He-Man movie and all this bullshit.
Right. Yeah, it'll probably never happen. Just an idea somebody probably
Yeah.
had and probably hadn't gotten greenlit yet.
Yeah. Motu Joe and Joe Almato are like, don't ever talk about a He-Man movie to me again.
It's bad subject for them, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, maybe not Motu Joe, but Joe Amato really doesn't. He's like, no. They botched it once. They're not ever doing it, so they won't ever botch it again. So we'll just sell them never making a Motu movie.
I don't know, man. I mean, if they did it right, I think it'd be good. If they had the right storyline,
Yeah.
had the original characters in there, I think it'd be okay.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll.
Fuck are they gonna?
I don't think it would ever be as big as it would have been back whenever the original one came out, when the first one came out. But
Yeah. On the Toys That Made Us, did you see Dolph Lundgren's face when they said the shit about the movie? He's like, I thought I played it well.
yeah, that was funny. Man, those fucking guys.
Dude, all you gotta do flex fucking muscles and swing a sword, dude. You're a retard.
You're right. Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, that He-Man,
know, man.
He-Man episode was quite entertaining.
I told you, man. Like,
Oh my god.
yeah. Was that the one I told you these guys are assholes? No, that was yeah. Yeah, it was He-Man.
Nice.
No? Yeah, because they were all arguing about who made He-Man.
Yeah, they were arguing about that. I was just reading my response. I got a response from the Toys That Made Us.
You did?
Yeah, they said they'll come out in early mid 2018. The next 4 episodes, and then I got a phone number there to call to speak with the name of a guy at their office to talk to.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Is it Masters of the Retroverse? Is that who you messaged him as?
No, I did it as me.
Okay.
Yeah, here. I'll tell you what. I'll copy what they sent and send it to you in Facebook Messenger, so that way
I can do the salesman close on him.
Or if you want,
you want me to do this?
Call him, but at least that way you got the info too.
Yeah. You want me to close those motherfuckers?
Man, they were quick to get back too. Holy shit.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Wow. 10 minutes. That's awesome. Well, I don't know, man. I don't really have much else to talk about here. I'm kind of just shooting shit.
Yeah, man. I get it. Yeah. Yeah. This episode is probably our worst episode ever. Let's strike this up as our worst episode.
We don't have bad episodes. We just have slow episodes, and this is one of the slower ones.
Definitely the slowest one.
That's okay, man. That's all right.
Like that sign when you go through neighborhood, it says "slow children at play."
I always thought it said "slow children at play." I'm like, well, that's not very nice.
That's what I was getting at.
I was like, when I went through the drive-thru. See, it's a shame you don't have Snapchat, because this was like, I don't know, this was like a month or so ago. I sent a Snapchat to a bunch of my friends because I was going through the drive-thru at McDonald's, and there's a sign on the drive-thru window that says Braille menu available upon request. And I'm thinking, how many fucking blind people are going through the drive-thru at McDonald's?
And they you know? And if they do, there's got to be somebody who can see just driving them around, dumbass. Like, oh my god, it's kinder, gentler,
yeah,
softer, equal rights. we have this. If you don't want to listen to what he says, then or she says or it says, then you can feel this menu.
Right. Oh my god.
Oh, what?
All right, I'm done.
Oh, I know I'm yawning, fucker. All right.
All right. Well, make sure everybody check out our previous episodes from 2017 and beyond on iTunes and Stitcher. You can find, I don't know, but the last 15, 20 episodes, I guess, on YouTube. Once we started doing the YouTube thing, you can find the video ones on there.
Yeah.
But yeah, make sure to check out our Facebook page. Just search Masters of the Retroverse. We are on Instagram. Just search Masters of the Retroverse, or if you want the actual page, I believe it's Masters _ of the _ Retroverse. Yeah, that's about it, man. I got nothing else. So I guess I need to go meet up with my wife and kids across the street and go hang out. Try not to fall asleep. I'll probably be back home in about an hour. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they already went over there. I'll probably be back home and in bed in about an hour or so.
Yeah.
Get over there, make the most of it.
Yep. I feel you, brother. I feel you, brother. So.
All right. We'll be back on track next week with a regular episode. We'll have something fun. I'll be a little more energetic. And I guess we'll see everybody next week.
Yeah.
Yep. All righty. See you guys.
Later.